You know, with all the craziness going on in the world, we wish we could just escape into a fantasy, right? Hide in a dream. Well, the thing about dreams is they keep changing. Do you ever notice how you can start off in the house that you grew up in, for example, and then suddenly it's a shopping mall, and suddenly it's an airport, suddenly it's a bus stop. The dream keeps changing. You can't stop the dream from changing. It's really annoying. Now, I know there's such a thing as lucid dreaming where you can control your dream. And I can do that. I mean, I can literally levitate and then fly through the air, fly left, fly right, up or down. But that's like a video game where you got your little character and you can make them go up, down, left, right. But you cannot control what's over there on the right or what's over there on the left. You can just navigate your guy through this ever-changing environment. And that's what life is like. It's like a video game. And dreams are like that too. You can control your little guy left or right, up or down, but you don't know what's coming around the corner. And so that's something that's kind of frustrating. I know. One of my most favorite places and times in the world was Walt Disney World in 1971 to 1973. If there was one place where I wish I could just stay forever, it was that. It was 1971 to 73 in Walt Disney World, Florida. The most magical place in the world. Wow. I mean, that is the place. We could just live there. You know, I'd go back every 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, and it kept changing on me. I didn't like the changes. I liked the way it was when it first opened. And that sucks. And that's what life is like. Like, you can't stop things from changing. You can't, even the way you look in the mirror, like it happens. So what can you control? Well, the best thing that you can control is how you react to the changes, how you deal with it. Everything at every moment is somehow a challenge. And an artist looks at things as a creative challenge. And that's kind of what makes us feel at the end of the day like we had a sense of accomplishment. I'll make another video about this. But really what makes the end of the day or the day worthwhile is we're given a challenge. At the end of the day, we felt we took it on and we found a creative way to deal with that challenge. And we have a sense of accomplishment. And we're given those every day. So yeah, everything keeps changing. But think about it. What makes a game fun? If life is a video game and the dream keeps changing, why do we play games? Because we're given challenges and then we go pew, pew, pew. We found a way to move around and, solve that problem. And then we feel a sense of accomplishment. I got 10 points. I got 20 points. I won that challenge. Well, that's what life is like. It's constantly giving you little things to try you out, to test you. The answer to your problem is always within reach. That's another video. And you have to find what's around you, like MacGyver, and say, how can I use this tin foil and this string and this bubble gum to overcome this situation? And then if you do, you feel like, I feel a sense of accomplishment. My day was good. I feel good about myself. And that's what makes life worth living, is overcoming things. And especially if you did it in a creative way, and it makes you snicker. It makes, so life is always going to give you creative challenges, and it's your job to use whatever's available to you to overcome that in a creative way and make it fun. It's a game. Life is a game. So treat it as a game. Don't feel like a victim. Don't feel like, oh, poor me, there's nothing I can do. It's a test. It's a game. And games are supposed to be fun. And I know you say, this isn't a fun game. Well, look at it different. That's the first step. You got to look at everything through a different set of eyes and glasses. It's all temporary. At some point, the game will end, and a little electronic guy that you saw on the screen no longer exists. That's what you think you are, is that little electronic guy on the screen. You're not that, a little electronic guy in the game. You are the player. You're looking through that little guy, but you are the player. And once that little game ends, you become the original player again. And that's a whole nother video there. So I got so many things to talk about. Jeez. So stop being upset. Stop being, poor me. Oh my God, what can I do? I feel so helpless. You got to look at it different. You got to see who you really are, where you're coming from, what this all really is. And, look at movies. Wouldn't a movie be boring if nothing happened? I mean, what makes a hero? A hero is somebody who overcomes these incredible odds. And then you cheer them on and go, that's my hero. Well, you are in a movie. I've already said this, right? And you need to be a hero. You need to find a creative way to overcome that at the last second, creatively. So all those people watching you up there are cheering you on. Oh, they passed the test. They found a way. You know, they used that piece of gum and that stick of glue and that piece of string, and they did it. So anyway, it's all how you look at life. I hope my stuff helps, because that's what's helped me through the years. It's made me who I am. I'm no different than you. I'm not special. I just went through a lot of hardships in my life, and I found a way to deal with it creatively, and that made life more fun. And then I'm able to help others with some of those tricks. So it all starts with how you see things. Start with that, because most people are looking at it through the wrong glasses. All right, I hope this helps. I want you to be healthy and happy and have a wonderful game, the game of life. The dream keeps changing. And we got memories too. The only thing that, it does change. I'm going to say memories don't change, but they actually do. We kind of, yeah, that's a whole other video. Okay, I'll see you next week. Have a good week. Bye.